Dear students, we have seen enthalpy of reaction is shown as delta H R, where R is written after the delta at the bottom to the right hand side. Enthalpy of reaction is shown as delta HR, where R is written after the delta at the bottom to the right hand side. And we have seen standard enthalpy of reaction is shown as delta HR0. Delta HR0. Okay, 0 is written at the top or on the head of the H to the right hand side. And we have to read 0 as standard. So delta HR0 is standard enthalpy of reaction. But we have seen all reactions are not same. Some reactions are formation reactions. Some reactions are combustion reactions. Some reactions are neutralization reactions. Some reactions are dissociation reactions. Isn't it? Where chemical reaction is formation reaction. Standard enthalpy of reaction is called standard enthalpy of formation. विद्यार्थी मित्रों, रिएक्शनला फॉर्मेशन हे रिप्लेस करायचं, कारण रिएक्शन कुठली आहे? फॉर्मेशन रिएक्शन. समजा आपली रिएक्शन कंबशन रिएक्शन आहे, त्यावेळेस स्टँडर्ड एन्थाल्पी ऑफ रिएक्शन काय बनेल? स्टँडर्ड एन्थाल्पी ऑफ कंबशन. आणि कंबशन साठी आपल्याला स्मॉल लेटर सी वापरायचं. ते कधी लिहायचं? डेल्टा नंतर खालच्या बाजूला उजवीकडे, डेल्टाच्या उजवीकडे खालच्या बाजूला लिहायचं. आणि सी स्टँड्स फॉर कंबशन. मग तुम्हाला स्टँडर्ड एन्थाल्पी ऑफ कंबशन कसं लिहायला लागेल? डेल्टा HC0. 0 फॉर स्टँडर्ड, H फॉर एन्थाल्पी, C फॉर कंबशन. Delta HC0. You have to read standard enthalpy of combustion. Today we have to see the definition of standard enthalpy of combustion. So let me allow to share the slide with you. See the student on the slide, what is the heading? On the slide, heading is standard enthalpy of combustion. You know, in combustion, heat is evolved, heat is released. Therefore, all the combustion reactions are exothermic reactions. What it means? Delta H for all the combustion reactions is negative. All the combustion reactions are exothermic in nature. Why? Because heat is evolved or released. In combustion, heat is evolved, therefore, standard enthalpy of combustion is always negative. It is never positive or zero. Okay? Now, student, how to represent standard enthalpy of combustion? Just now we have seen delta HC0. We have write C after delta to the bottom in the right hand side, and we have write 0 at the top or at the head of H, and we have to read 0 as the standard. So delta HC0 means standard enthalpy of combustion. Now what is the definition of standard enthalpy of combustion? Standard enthalpy of combustion is the enthalpy change where 1 mole of substance in its standard state undergoes oxidation or combustion in the presence of air or in the presence of excess of oxygen. 1 मोल सबस्टन्स त्याच्या स्टँडर्ड स्टेटमध्ये असताना तो जर पूर्णपणे ऑक्सिडेशन किंवा कंबशनमध्ये ज्वलनासाठी गेला तर त्यावेळेस जी एन्थॅल्पी चेंज होईल ही एन्थॅल्पी चेंज म्हणजे स्टँडर्ड एन्थॅल्पी ऑफ कंबशन. English, once again I'm repeating, definition of standard enthalpy of combustion is standard enthalpy of combustion is the enthalpy change when one mole of substance in its standard state undergoes oxidation or combustion in the presence of oxygen or in the presence of air. Okay, now let's shift to the next slide. See, this slide I have prepared by using our textbook. It is just repetition. Once again, read the slide carefully. The standard enthalpy of combustion is the enthalpy change when one mole of substance in its standard state undergoes oxidation or combustion. If you are right, correct further in the presence of oxygen or air. Okay, it was just repetition. We'll go to the next slide. Now, see here, there is one activity is given to you in the textbook. Try this. What is the equation? See, read carefully. Write thermochemical equation. Now, which equation is called thermochemical equation? Thermochemical equation is the balanced equation of chemical reaction in which substances are present in their standard state. In which substances which involve in the reaction are present in the standard state, and equation also shows the enthalpy change. Thermochemical equation is the balanced equation of chemical reaction, which shows the standard states of the chemical species involved in the reaction, that is reactant and products. And equation also shows the delta H enthalpy change. Okay, now once again I'm reading the question. Write thermochemical equation for complete oxidation of 1 mole of H2 in gaseous state. Standard enthalpy change of the reaction is minus 286 kilojoule. So we have tried the thermochemical equation for the complete oxidation. For oxidation, which gas is required? Oxygen gas is required. And thermochemical equation is the balanced equation of chemical reaction. And which is the substance given? Hydrogen in gaseous state. So what is the thermochemical equation? H2 in gaseous state plus 1/2 O2 in gaseous state. They react to give H2O in liquid state. Once again, H2 in gaseous state or 1 mole of H2 in gaseous state plus 1/2 mole of O2 in gaseous state. They react to give 1 mole of H2O in liquid state. Here, what are the standard states for hydrogen and oxygen? For hydrogen and oxygen, standard state is gaseous state. And for H2O, standard state is liquid state. And in thermochemical equation, along with we have to show what is the delta H. So then after the equation, delta H is equal to minus 286 kilojoule per mole. Here, there is oxidation or combustion. Therefore, the delta H is now see the further part. Is the value minus 286 kilojoule enthalpy of formation or enthalpy of combustion or both? Explain it. See carefully on the slide. There is correct tick mark for the both. Here delta H R, delta H R or delta H R 0 is given. Delta H R 0 is given. And then delta H R 0 means standard enthalpy of reaction 0, it is minus 286. But reaction is combustion reaction. Therefore, here delta HR0 or standard enthalpy of reaction is the standard enthalpy of combustion. Here delta HR0 is delta HC0 because the reaction is combustion reaction. It means minus 26 kilojoule is the value of enthalpy of combustion. Now, 1 mole of H2O in liquid state is formed, and for formation of H2O, which constituent elements are required? Hydrogen and oxygen. Here, 1 mole of H2O is formed from its constituent elements. That is hydrogen and oxygen. The reactants are hydrogen and oxygen. Both are present in their standard state. H2O is also present in its standard state. Therefore, here 1 mole of H2O is formed. 1 mole of H2O is formed in its standard state from its constituent elements, which are also in their standard state. That is why delta HR0 for this reaction is delta HF0, or in words, standard enthalpy of reaction is the standard enthalpy of formation, because 1 mole of H2O is formed in its standard state from its constituent elements, which are also in their standard state. That is why we can write here delta HR0 or standard enthalpy of reaction is both standard enthalpy of formation as well as standard enthalpy of combustion. This is the answer. Such question may be asked in your exam. So be prepared. You have to see which activities you have given in the textbook. Try to solve all the questions like this. We'll go to the next slide. Here, the heading is bond enthalpy. And on the slide, you will find what is given. Bond enthalpy in thermodynamics is divided into two parts. In thermodynamics, bond enthalpy is divided into two parts. Bond dissociation enthalpy and mean or average bond enthalpy. Listen carefully. In thermodynamics, bond enthalpy is divided into two categories. One is bond dissociation enthalpy and another is average or mean bond enthalpy. We have to use bond dissociation enthalpy for the diatomic molecules. Diatomic molecules means molecules which are formed from two atoms. दोन ऍटम पासून तयार झालेले मॉलिक्युल्स म्हणजे डायटॉमिक मॉलिक्युल्स. म्हणजे बॉन्ड डिसोसिएशन एंथॅल्पी अशा मॉलिक्युलला होत येते जे दोन ऍटम पासून तयार झाले, जे डायटॉमिक मॉलिक्युल्स आहेत. असे कुठले कुठले एक्झाम्पल्स आहेत? H2 इज अ डायटॉमिक मॉलिक्युल, N2 डायटॉमिक मॉलिक्युल, O2 डायटॉमिक मॉलिक्युल, Cl2 डायटॉमिक मॉलिक्युल. परंतु आपण CH4 डायटॉमिक घेऊ शकत नाही. CH4 त्यामध्ये 5 ऍटम आहेत. डायटॉमिक जर मॉलिक्युल असेल, दोन ऍटम पासून जर मॉलिक्युल तयार झाला असेल, त्यावेळी जर तुम्हाला बॉन्ड एंथॅल्पी काढायची असेल, तुम्हाला काय काढावं लागेल? बॉन्ड डिसोसिएशन एंथॅल्पी. ओके, नाउ व्हाट अबाउट द अदर टाइप, मीन बॉन्ड एंथॅल्पी. जर दोन किंवा दोनापेक्षा जास्त ऍटम्स असतील, जेव्हा दोनापेक्षा जास्त ऍटम्स असतील त्यावेळेस आपण वर्ड वापरणार आहोत पॉलीएटॉमिक मॉलिक्युल. पॉलीएटॉमिक मॉलिक्युल म्हणजे काय? असा मॉलिक्युल ज्यामध्ये दोनापेक्षा पाच ऍटम्स आहेत. CH4 5 atoms आहेत, जे CH4, NH3 are the polyatomic ions. When there are polyatomic ions, CH4, NH3 are the polyatomic molecules. When there are polyatomic molecules, that time we have to find the mean or average bond enthalpy. Is it clear to you? Where there are diatomic molecules, we have to find bond dissociation enthalpy. When there are polyatomic molecules like CH4, it is 3H4, that time we have to find average or mean bond enthalpy. Okay, now suppose you want to define the bond enthalpy. Then what is the definition of bond enthalpy or bond dissociation enthalpy? Definition of bond enthalpy or bond dissociation enthalpy. Bond enthalpy or bond dissociation enthalpy is the enthalpy change when one mole of covalent bond present in a gaseous covalent compound is broken to form gaseous atoms and or radicals. Listen once again. तो मराठी सांगता होईल ज्यावेळेस तुमचा कंपाउंड हा गॅसेस फॉर्ममध्ये असेल, गॅसेस कंपाउंड असेल किंवा गॅसेस कोल्ड कंपाउंड असेल आणि त्याचे मॉलिक्यूल समजा डायटॉमिक फॉर्ममध्ये असतील, त्यावेळेस एक पर्टिक्युलर कोव्हलंट बॉन्ड एक मोल सबस्टन्स मध्ये ब्रेक करण्यासाठी जी एंथॅल्पी चेंज असेल ती एंथॅल्पी चेंज म्हणजे बॉन्ड एंथॅल्पी और बॉन्ड डिसोसिएशन एंथॅल्पी. पुन्हा एकदा ऐका, एक मोल गॅसेस कोव्हलंट कंपाउंड आहे, त्याच्यामध्ये डायटॉमिक मॉलिक्यूल्स असतील, तर एक मोल डायटॉमिक मॉलिक्यूल्स गॅसेस कंपाउंड मधील ब्रेक करण्यासाठी जी एंथॅल्पी चेंज होईल ती एंथॅल्पी चेंज म्हणजे बॉन्ड एंथॅल्पी किंवा बॉन्ड डिसोसिएशन एंथॅल्पी. इंग्लिश bond enthalpy or bond dissociation enthalpy is the enthalpy change when one mole of particular covalent bond in given gaseous compound is broken to form gaseous atoms or gaseous ions or radicals. Okay, now we have to go for the next slide. Here, what is the heading here for polyatomic molecules? Polyatomic molecules. What are the examples? CH4, yes. NH3, yes. H2SO4, yes. If there are more than 2 atoms in the molecule, that molecule is called polyatomic molecule. दोनापेक्षा जास्त जर ऍटम असतील तर तो मॉलिक्यूल काय करेल? पॉलीएटॉमिक मॉलिक्यूल. ओके, तर पॉलीएटॉमिक मॉलिक्यूलचं काय करायचं आपल्याला? मीन किंवा एव्हरेज बॉन्ड एंथॅल्पी काढावी लागेल. मग कशी काढता तुम्ही? प्रत्येक बॉन्ड ब्रेक करण्यासाठी जी एंथॅल्पी चेंज आहे ती पाहावी लागेल. जितके बॉन्ड्स आहेत एकसारखे सर्व बॉन्ड जर ब्रेक होतील सर्व बॉन्डच्या बॉन्ड एंथॅल्पीची बेरीज घ्यायची, त्याचा ॲव्हरेज काढायचा किंवा मीन काढायचा. तुम्हाला काय मिळेल? ॲव्हरेज किंवा मीन बॉन्ड एंथॅल्पी. नाउ we'll see this mean bond enthalpy for taking one example. See the next slide. Here, H2 is a polyatomic molecule because there are 3 atoms. H2O is a polyatomic molecule because number of atoms is more than 2. Here there are 3 atoms, 2 atoms of hydrogen and 1 atom of oxygen. Now in H2O there are 2 OH bonds. To break first OH bond, the enthalpy change is 499 kilojoules. See on the slide. And to break the second OH bond, see OH, then one bond is connected of oxygen to one hydrogen atom, and second bond of oxygen connected to second hydrogen atom. So there are 2 OH bonds. To break first OH bond, enthalpy change is 499 kilojoules. To break second OH bond, the enthalpy change is 428 kilojoule. Enthalpy change is not same. The total enthalpy change to break both the OH bonds is 927 kilojoule. Then see at the bottom, how to find average bond enthalpy of OH bond? Average bond enthalpy of OH bond is equal to 927 divided by 2. It is equal to 463.5 kilojoule. So, average bond enthalpy for OH bond in case of H2O is 463.5 kilojoule. In polyatomic molecule, which polyatomic molecule we have to select? In which same type of bond should be there. एकच प्रकार सगळे bond असावे. CH4. In CH4 there are 4 CH bonds. Correct? In CCl4 there are 4 CCl bonds. That time you can find the average or mean bond enthalpy. We'll go back to one more slide. Here in textbook it is given that for diatomic molecule the bond enthalpy is same as the enthalpy of atomization. We have learned enthalpy of atomization. And enthalpy of atomization is same as the bond enthalpy for diatomic molecule. So in case of diatomic molecule, bond enthalpy is equal to enthalpy of atomization. इसके ऊपर कोई MCQ आ सकता है. For diatomic molecule, bond enthalpy is equal to dash. And dash is enthalpy of atomization. Gases molecules converted to gases atoms. See the previous part. See one example is given on the slide. HCl molecule dissociate as HCl molecule in gaseous state dissociate into atoms as hydrogen atoms and chlorine atoms. HCl molecules in gaseous state dissociate to form hydrogen atoms in gaseous state and chlorine atoms in gaseous state. And here the standard enthalpy of reaction is actually standard enthalpy of atomization. That is 431.9 kilojoule, and which is equal to standard bond enthalpy. So here standard enthalpy of atomization is equal to standard bond enthalpy in case of HCl. So what you have to remember? In case of diatomic molecule, bond enthalpy or standard bond enthalpy is equal to standard enthalpy of atomization. Okay? Go to the next slide. See, on slide there is one formula. By using standard bond enthalpies, bond enthalpies of reactants and products, we can find the standard enthalpy of reaction. Reactant bonds and product bonds च्या standard bond enthalpies वापरून आपण standard enthalpy of reaction काढू शकतो. पण ह्या फॉर्म्युला अतिशय महत्त्वाचा आहे. फक्त याच फॉर्म्युल्यामध्ये तुम्हाला रिएक्टंट हा शब्द अगोदर येतो आणि नंतर प्रोडक्ट येतो. आतापर्यंत आपण जेवढे फॉर्म्युले वापरले, अब तक हमने जितने फॉर्मूले देखे सभी में पहले क्या आता है प्रोडक्ट, बाद में रिएक्टेंट. फॉर एग्जांपल डेल्टा H इज इक्वल टू H2 minus H1. H2 is enthalpy of final state of product state and minus H1 means enthalpy of reactant state. Delta T is equal to T2 minus T1, temperature of product state or final state minus T1, temperature of reaction state or initial state. सब यही फॉर्मूला ऐसा है जिसमें हमें पहले रिएक्टेंट लेना पड़ता है, बाद में प्रोडक्ट. और ये फॉर्मूला किसका है? टू फाइंड द स्टैंडर्ड एंथैल्पी ऑफ रिएक्शन बाय यूजिंग स्टैंडर्ड बॉन्ड एंथैल्पीज ऑफ रिएक्टेंट्स एंड प्रोडक्ट्स. सो व्हाट इज द फॉर्मूला? स्टैंडर्ड एंथैल्पी ऑफ रिएक्शन इज इक्वल टू summation of or sum of standard bond enthalpies of reactant bonds minus summation or sum of standard bond enthalpies of product bonds. One example is given on the slide. Hydrogen gas plus iodine gas will react to give 2 moles of hydrogen iodide gas. When 1 mole of hydrogen gas react with 1 mole of iodine gas, we get the 2 moles of hydrogen iodide gas. For this reaction, what is the standard enthalpy of reaction? By using standard bond enthalpies of reactants and products. How to calculate it is given on the last line. Standard enthalpy of reaction is equal to sum of standard bond enthalpies of reactants. There are 2 reactants, H2 and I2. In between 2 hydrogen atoms, there is 1 covalent bond. Again, in between 2 I2 atoms, there is 1 covalent bond. So, standard enthalpy of reaction is equal to standard enthalpy of HH bond plus standard enthalpy of II bond minus 2 into standard enthalpy of HI bond. Okay, so if you know the values of standard enthalpies of reactant bonds and product bonds, you can find the standard enthalpy of reaction. You see one example, and we'll stop here. See example 4.12 in the textbook. Calculate the standard enthalpy of. When reaction is given, it means what you have to find? Standard enthalpy of reaction. After the words, calculate the standard enthalpy of. When reaction is given, it means you have to find the standard enthalpy of reaction. What is the reaction? N2H4 in gaseous state plus hydrogen in gaseous state. These 2 reactants react to give 2NH3 in gaseous state. And which things are given? Standard bond enthalpy of NH bond is given, standard bond enthalpy of HH bond is given, and standard enthalpy of NN bond is given. What you have to do? First, you have to write the structural formula for each reactant and product. What it means? You have to show the chemical bonds between the atoms in reactants and products. See the for first reactant N2H4. There are 4 NH bonds and there is 1 NN bond. In N2H4 there are 4 NH bonds and there is 1 NN bond. Plus what is the second reactant? H2. In between 2 H atoms there is 1 covalent bond. And what about the reactant? Reactant is ammonia, NH3. 2 moles of ammonia are formed. So 2 into NH3 and C. In NH3 there are 3 chemical bonds. And all 3 chemical bonds are same. 3 NH bonds are formed. So first write the structure of each reactant and product by using the chemical bonds. And then use the formula. What is the formula? Standard enthalpy of reaction is equal to sum or summation of standard bond enthalpies of reactant bonds minus sum or summation of standard bond enthalpies of product bonds. But don't forget to multiply with number of moles. Okay, see here. There are 2 reactants. How many NH bonds are there? 4. Okay, so what you have to write here? 4 into standard bond enthalpy of NH bond. Why 4? Because there are 4 NH bonds. 4 into standard bond enthalpy of NH bond. This 4 comes because there are 4 NH bonds. Plus 1 into standard bond enthalpy of NN bond. Why 1? Because there is only 1 NN bond. Reactant bonds are all. Correct? No. There is one more reactant, hydrogen, plus standard bond enthalpy of HH bond. 1 into standard bond enthalpy of HH bond. Why 1 into? Because there is only one HH bond. So first add the bond enthalpies of all reactant bonds. Then minus the bond enthalpies of all the product bonds. There are 6 product bonds. Therefore, minus 6 into standard bond enthalpy of NH bond. There are 6 product bonds, 6 NH bonds. So minus 6 into standard bond enthalpy of NH bonds. Just put the values are given. Finally, you get standard enthalpy of reaction is equal to minus 184 kilojoule. Thank you, students. Here we have to stop.